to Councilmember Wright, because I understand she discussed it with him. And if that's so, I'm going to ask the clerk how we dispose of that.
Madam Vice President, that is correct. We do not need this motion, and however the clerk designs it, we should strike it.
Okay.
Move to delete from the agenda.
Okay, so I'll take that as a motion from Councilmember Wright to delete this from the agenda. Is there a second on that? There's a second. All in approval, please say aye. Aye. Opposed, and that item is deleted from the agenda. Next, we have new business. And just a second here. Okay. Next, we have new business, and the first item is Glidden giving notice of intent to introduce at the next regular meeting of the City Council the subject matter of an ordinance amending Title III, Chapter 47 of the Minneapolis Code of Ordinances relating to air pollution and environmental protection, energy and air pollution, clarifying the standards of acceptable energy data, and stating the schedule of public disclosure of the received data. Item number 2, Andrew Johnson gives notice of intent to introduce at the next regular meeting of the City Council the subject matter of an ordinance amending Title 13, Chapter 301 of the Minneapolis Code of Ordinances relating to licenses and business regulations, laundries and dry cleaning establishments, prohibiting the use of certain solvents and amending enforcement provisions. And item number 3, Councilmember Bender gives notice of intent to introduce at the next regular meeting of the City Council the subject matter of the following ordinances amending Title 20 of the Minneapolis Code of Ordinances relating to zoning code, amending regulations related to inclusionary zoning. So this includes amending 1, Chapter 520 relating to introductory provisions. Maybe I just won't read through all that. I think that's all right. This will come back to us. You can read that. And those are all notices, so we don't need to vote on those. Next, we are to announcements. Would anyone like to make an announcement?
Madam Chair. I'm sorry, I haven't clicked in.
Councilmember Quincy and then Councilmember Gordon.
Thank you, Madam Chair. I was having a little computer difficulty, so thank you, Councilmember Gordon, for the nod. I just wanted to make my annual announcement of something that's rather sad, but something that we can look forward to maybe changing direction on, especially with some of the actions that we've taken today regarding homelessness. On Thursday, December 17th, is the annual Homeless Memorial March and Service. This begins at 5 o'clock at the Hennepin County Government Center with a march and silent vigil. The march proceeds down 5th Street westward to Nicollet and goes to the 6:30 service of remembrance at Simpson United Methodist Church. This is an opportunity to remember those who died in homelessness within the state of Minnesota, many of which are in Hennepin County and the city of Minneapolis. And it's a touching event that really reminds us of the work that we need to do, because the fragility of life and the dignity that those who are in homelessness suffer as a result of that circumstance is something that we should be dedicated to minimizing. So thank you for that opportunity to make that announcement.
Thank you. Councilmember Gordon.
Thank you, Madam Vice President. I mostly just wanted to announce a meeting that our Neighborhood and Community Engagement Commission will be holding on Tuesday, December 15th. It's at the University of Minnesota UROC, or the Urban Research and Outreach Center. And they've decided apparently to conduct a meeting with a listening session in light of the recent events and community dialogue that's going on. I think this is all following up on some of the protests and other issues. Their meeting is going to focus on ideas for improving the relationship between the city and its residents in general. And they want to look at how they can promote broader engagement, increase inclusion, and remove barriers of participation by fostering a sense of community and helping all residents address specific concerns via the NCR department and the commission. I don't know if I mentioned the time, but it's going to be 5 to 7 on December 15th. I also just wanted to note that this is the last formal council council meeting for us, and I appreciated working with you all this year. we've had our ups and downs, and it's been quite a journey, but I think we've done some good work for the city, and look forward to continuing it next year.
Councilmember Kano had raised her little red tag, and then Councilmember Bender.
Thank you so much. I wanted to invite the community and fellow council members to come check out an amazing art opening that's happening tomorrow, Saturday, from 5 to 9 p.m. at the corner of Bloomington and 35th. It is the Modus Locus grand opening, and as many of you know, Powderhorn Park has a lot of arts and creative economy folks that live there, and this particular gallery will be a shared space with other people working on energy and sustainability efforts. They also have the Rumpus Island Studio featured there, which sells items that have been restored and artistically enhanced, which are for sale throughout the city, including in Grace and Company. So I welcome folks to come out and check it out. It's Saturday, tomorrow, from 5 to 9 at the corner of Bloomington and 35th.
Councilmember Bender.
Thank you, Madam Chair. I should have done this at the last Zoning and Planning Committee, but things have been so busy. So I just wanted to take this opportunity to thank all of our CPED staff that have worked so hard this year. We've had a huge year, again, in a row, of many in a row, of a number of major projects, development projects in the city. We have a huge amount of interest and investment in building the city of Minneapolis. Our Zoning Board of Adjustment, our Planning Commission have been working very hard, many late nights in public hearings and committee of the whole meetings reviewing those projects, as I know have all of you and our neighborhood organizations across the city, and our staff is just doing an excellent job of keeping up with this huge influx of development with basically the same staff resources. So I'm very thankful for all of their work.
Thank you, and I will take my own opportunity to also say thank you to my colleagues for a year of working together, and I wanted to say a special thank you to all the staff that supports the work of the council and helps us to be prepared and ready and understanding the issues in front of us. The staff from the many departments that interact with us, but especially the staff from the city clerk's office, from the city attorney, who of course is also supporting us through our many meetings, and the aides and associates within the council offices, who again just put so much time into helping us do the best that we can do here through our meetings and so forth. So anyway, thank you to everyone. And with that, I would take a motion to adjourn.
Move to adjourn.
All right. There's a motion and a second. All in approval, please say aye. Aye. We are adjourned. Thank you. Woohoo.